Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode here in Eat Sleep. It's actually super hot today here in California. I think we hit 106 degrees today, so it's super hot. I'm not sure if where you're at it's that hot, but it's really hot here. Anyways, so I'm gonna be showing you guys in this week's episode something I've been trying to set up for a while. It's obviously for the new tank. So what it's gonna be, I've already mentioned I'm gonna be doing a really nice mixing station. Going to be bringing you guys along. It's going to be a learning experience for me, at least in that department, because I've never done it. So I may be asking you guys a lot of questions. Before we do get the mixing station done though, I do have to get a utility sink set up here in the garage. Reason for utility sink, I mean, there's various reasons. A lot of people just use them for laundry or mopping or anything, you know, to clean stuff that you don't want to be clean either in your bathroom or in your kitchen sink. For me personally, obviously we're not installing it for mopping, for cleaning any laundry. We're specifically installing it to clean out skimmers, clean out reactors, clean out pumps, even do either vinegar bath, citric acid baths. I mean, I can do quite a bit with it. One of the main hurdles I did have to overcome was how to do the plumbing. I had never done that, being first-time homeowner. You can imagine I was pretty afraid of it, so I did a lot of research, just like I tend to always do a lot of reading, watch a lot of YouTube videos, and I was able to get it done on my own. So let's bring you guys along, show you exactly what I did, kind of how I put it together, and give you guys some pointers along the way. So here's the utility sink I picked up at Lowe's. It's, what is it, the Musty. It's a 24-inch deep by 20 inches wide. They had two versions. They had a little bit, I think it was what, 20-30 bucks cheaper, but I think the main difference, the other one was I think 18 by 18, so it was a smaller sink itself, and it also didn't have excuse me, it didn't have a one of these kind of like retractable sprayers, or I'm not even sure what they're called. The other one was pretty much just a fixed sprayer nozzle here, so you couldn't actually pull it out. I just felt with this, it'd probably be a little bit easier. I also liked that it was bigger. Reason for that was I can clean, you know, reactors, skimmers, everything, and I kind of don't have to be too worried about it fitting in here. Our trusty knife. Nothing like opening a box. Oh, can't even follow the straight line. I think these are the legs, and lastly this should be. Nice to see they include the trap. Here you go, this is a sprayer. You can see the retractable piece of it is right in here, and then the little sink itself. Okay, so we probably won't need this yet. Still gotta assemble this bad boy, get the legs on, and then put it here, get all this moved to that side. Utility sink, RODI here, and then 2 containers of water here. If you want to screw it into the ground, I think those go there. And then you can anchor, I think, yeah, you anchor one of these sides into the ground. I don't think I'm gonna be doing that, just because I don't think anybody's gonna be running into it. It has a wall to protect it. So step 1, we get our hammer, turn the unit upside down using a piece of wood so you don't mar it. Step 2, I want to say this is on the top. Oh no, see, they are for the bottom. So yeah, these are anchors for the floor. Actually, you know what? They're not just anchors. I just realized they're actually to level it so you can adjust it. Oh yeah, you can see where the nut rides on the inside. So just in case your floor is a little bit uneven, and then it shows how you can anchor it if you want to anchor it. And step 3, and then step 4. You can tell I haven't really been a homeowner, buying a bunch of stuff. So we're gonna need a hammer, and it looks like a screwdriver. Phillips screwdriver. I think that's it. Seem to go in pretty easily. That's 2. Just kind of press fit them. There we go. pretty happy with it. I put down a little towel so it, or not towel, but one of these blankets so it doesn't actually scratch it. Here's our little trusty 2x4, so now we can actually hammer it down. Now the nut just needs to grab on here. Should be just hand tight. Okay, cold, hot, looks good. Have it done, took only a few minutes to get assembled. It's actually pretty straightforward. You can see how this guy's retractable. I think it has about 2 settings. Got your hot, cold water, everything hooked up here in the rear. Got the nuts finger tight, or hand tight. Got the weight on there. Got the whole plumbing, got the trap. So the hardest things actually became one of the easiest things. I hadn't moved the dryer back, or forward in this case. I thought I was gonna have to tap into the drain that's right in here. And thankfully, there is an actual clean out right here that I've actually converted to make it a drain. So I took out the plug, I installed the street elbow here, and we're actually going to be coming across. It's going to be about 5.5 feet. A really cool thing, if you guys are ever trying to drill into a wall like this and trying to locate the hole on the other side, well, one way would be marking it, right? What I'm going to be doing is opening it up with this, so the PVC or ABS in this case, the 2-inch ABS is able to fit nicely around here. But the tip I want to give you guys, what I've learned to locate your hole on the opposite end. Of course, one way is measuring, but look at this. I got a really long drill bit. So all I got to do is make the 2-inch hole on one end, make the 2-inch hole on the other end, and then we're completely done. I think I bought these on Amazon. They really weren't even for this project, but look at this. You're able to drill into the drywall, find the center, or not find the center, but have the hole be the same on both ends. Looks like we're all done. We got what, about half a foot, about 7 inches coming out from there. That should be enough to at least put all the machines back, washer and dryer. Got the hole. Look at that with the 2-inch hole saw. I think that's what that's called, right? A hole saw. So got that taken out. It's perfect. I may put some caulking around it. Maybe not. I mean, you're never going to see this, but we got this fully installed. Right now it is dry fit. What I'm going to do right now is mark everything, clean up, and it should work good. This is actually my first time ever doing this. So that should be it. We should be able to really just glue everything and get everything finalized probably tomorrow. Alright, so one final check. We got hot water for the washer, hot water for the utility sink, cold water for utility sink, cold water for washer, and then cold water for the RODI that's going to be installed here in the future. So everything looks good. Nothing's leaking. I actually turned the cold one on already. But everything looks good there, so we should be ready to push in the washer and then get the sink hooked up. Here you can see the final product fully finalized. I'm actually really happy with it. We got fully functional hot water, cold water, and obviously both as well. Now one thing I also did like about this is fully retractable. You can see you can change the sprayer if you'd like, so it's really cool. I got the drain working. I did have some minor leaks, but those are really just me not tightening them up, or not tightening them all the way. You can see you got the full drain. We punched into the wall with the 2-inch hole saw. Got that. Then we used some caulking. It's kind of difficult to see, but there's caulking alongside it. Reason there's caulking, if water ever does drip down, yeah, you know, the caulking is going to stop the water from going into the wall. Here where I did do the holes for the hoses to come over, I also put caulking on the inside of the hole just to line it, so if any water does drip over to this side, we got that taken care of. Got the RODI here fully set up. Now I am going to be making this a 6-stage, so there's going to be 2 more DI resins either here or on the bottom as soon as I do get those ordered. And I also did a little bit of tube management just to make it look nice and clean. I got one of these quarter cable management thingies, if you know, whatever you want to call them. So all in all, I'm very happy how it came out. On this side, it may look a little bit messy, but believe me, it's an organized mess. I verified that there's, you know, nothing really leaking. We also got our input for our RODI. Now I could have done a separate adapter on the other side of this to eliminate it, but I figured it was okay here as it was. I was going to need a separate Y, so I was like, you know what, no big deal. So all in all, I'm very happy. Make sure I made everything as tidy as I can get it. I got my zip ties, everything's nice and neat. So really, got nothing leaking, can't complain. So that's going to wrap up this week's video, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. More importantly, I hope you learned something along the way. There's really no pointers I could give. It was pretty straightforward other than the ones I already mentioned in the video. One thing I could say, probably measure twice, cut once. Don't do it the opposite. Luckily on this one I didn't mess up with the measurements. Everything was pretty cool. But I think anytime it comes to plumbing, measure even 3 times, cut once, just to make sure you got everything you need. Obviously make sure nothing's leaking. Use your Teflon tape to get a nice seal, get a good wrench, and you should be good to go. So in the following videos, guys, what we are going to be doing, the tank actually should be arriving to my house mid-August. Around mid-August is when the tank should get here. I'm probably going to do the announcement once the tank is here so you guys can check it out. But in the meantime, I have to get the mixing stations fully set up with the pump and everything. So I'm be bringing you guys along that journey, which reminds me, I got to drive all the way to San Diego to go pick up those storage bins because shipping is ridiculous. If you get a chance, try and get those things local because anytime you do try to order them, it's ridiculous. On that note, I'd like to end this video with asking you guys, I'm considering getting a rectangle shape or round shape as you can see here in the video. I'd love to hear down in the comment box below what you guys would recommend. I know most of you are going to say go with the round one. So obviously the salt mix is easier to clean, don't have to worry about corners. But I'd love to hear your guys' thought on which shape I should get. Leave it down in the comment box below. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down there. If you aren't subscribed, and if I earned your subscription, be sure to subscribe. Also, remember to hit that notification bell so you get notified as soon as a new video drops. So guys, that's going to be it for this week's video. I thank each and every one of you very much for watching. As always, happy reefing.